Good morning. It's day 38. It's about 90 degrees out here. It's hot. It's very hot. It's 38. I don't know. We had a small issue the last day, which is when I camped on a beach. My back got all eaten up by either sand mites or oak mites, along with gnats, noceums, mosquitoes, flies, everything. I was sleeping in the hammock, and you know what happens when you're on the beach. You track sand, no matter how much you try, you just can't do it. Anyway, because it was again over 90, I figured hammock camping would be the best. You sit there and it'll draw the heat away and everything, right? Well, I had sand, and apparently there are sand mites or whatever, possibly oak mites, and they just ate me up. My legs, my back, my arms were all welted up with these bites. I was itching, and it was bad itch. So I basically exfoliated my legs because I could get to them. Couldn't get to my back, and that was miserable. Ended up having to put on my clothes and sleep in my semi-wet clothes, wet from the sweat and everything else. Because they didn't dry when I put them out to dry in the sun. So I dozed off a couple times, but I kept waking up with more itching and scratching. So I had Deneen pick me up at Marijik Park, something like that, in Tiptonville. And I got home, then he gave me an antihistamine and put on some lotion on my back, which helped dry up the welts. And I slept and recovered. And today we're in what ville is this one? Anyway, I put it at this ville. It's about 20 miles south of where Denise pulled me up, but unfortunately we had to move the trailer because she's headed down to Memphis, and there's no way for me to drive the trailer to where she pulled me out and then pull out, turn around and pull out. So we went to what is this town? I was just here, Collierville, not Collierville. Anyway, it's a ville, and now I'm in it, headed down to Blytheville, which is 35 miles down. So basically, it's kind of a half day sort of paddle. For the next few days, I'm gonna have to have Deneen pick me up because it's hot. We're under an extreme heat advisory, and tent camping on beaches with the extreme heat advisory, and my back's still recovering from all this. My legs seem to have recovered, but my back is still, a million little pinpricks. So she'll be picking me up. She's headed down to Memphis right now. So she's going to be, only going to be about an hour from the campsite, so it's not going to be that bad. So over the next few days, it's going to be, from Memphis to Blytheville, Memphis to Memphis, Memphis to, 60 miles south of Memphis. And then she'll move again, so that's not a problem. This heat is very tough in that it's just, you're out here and it's just beating down on you. That's what happens, right? It's not so bad. Barge traffic, same story every time. Big waves. So today the wind is a very slight wind. It's supposed to be 6 miles an hour, and it might be less than that right now. But as long as it doesn't get too bad, it'll be fine. 2 days ago, the wind got really bad, and once again, doing battle against the wind and the whitecaps, that's no fun. I see off in the distance, possible thunderheads, but that's to the east, and so that's not going to come my way. Anyway, so just out here, paddle. 879 miles to go, and If I can average 50 miles a day, we're talking what was that? 16, 17 days left. So that's kind of exciting. 17 days left to finish my adventure that has my self-imposed punishment for having stupid thoughts, I guess. People seem to be excited to hear what I'm doing, and it's just kind of funny. You know, when they talk to me, they seem excited. I'm sure they go home. Ah, I met this idiot. He's paddling this river. Anyway, it's all good. It's all fun. I knew this was going to be the boring part of the river. It's just very wide, very nothing. It's all the same. So it's not like it's nothing, but it's all the same. You know, you have a wide river and you have trees. Like New Madrid yesterday, or yesterday, I knew there was something different because it was a big old berm, you know, kind of grass-covered berm. Okay, that's fun. You know, somebody put a story. Yeah, I made the statement that if somebody had had a beer stand, I would have bought them out. So note to these towns that have these berms to prevent from flooding. Get some people out there selling stuff. People are stopping by. I know anyway. So yep, I think you're all caught up. Can't think of anything else to talk about, so let me know. I'm not supposed to be editing these things and posting them up for me. She's my technical expert. So we'll see when this gets published, but I should hopefully I'm done by then. You hear that, Anna? Hopefully I'm done by then. Alright. Hey guys, have a good day. And if I see anything of interest that I can share, I'll try to get this thing on. Alright, you have a good day.